morning. Welcome to Fairfax Station, Virginia. This happens to be where I live, so I'm going to walk you through my neighborhood and talk to you about the different styles of homes that are available to you should you decide to move to our wonderful area. Follow me. Average lot in here is about 13 to 15,000 square feet. Average home size for square footage, including the basement, is about 5,000 square feet, more or less. There are some smaller homes in here, there are some Cape Cods, but most of the homes in here are Colonials. Colonials in Virginia means that you'll have a family room right off the kitchen so that you can watch your kids doing their homework, you can control what they're doing with the internet, and be an active part of their life. It's a fabulous place to live. I moved here about 4 or 5 years ago. As a matter of fact, I had put one Colonial up for sale and loved it so much that I bought it myself after living in Burke for 20 years. This is another Colonial that all of us covet. This one actually has 4 levels, so that means it has a finished attic space that has a living room, a bedroom, a bath, and more storage. Plus it's got the other 3 levels that we had talked about a Colonial. This one has a side load garage. This is a corner lot. One of the things that makes our neighborhood a little different than other parts of Fairfax Station is that parts of Fairfax Station are on 5 acres, 2 to 5 acres, and we of course are on what I said, the 13,000 to 15,000 square feet. It's a very homey feel for our neighborhood. People are out walking their dogs, pushing their babies. There's just a real sense of community here, a sense that you belong, that people accept you. There were 5 builders in our neighborhood, and one of the builders built the Cape Cod that you see behind me. They were very fashionable, maybe 20 years ago, and they're starting to have a resurgence. Cape Cods they're a sweet, sweet house. They have the family room off the kitchen. The bedrooms are divided so that if you want some privacy, you can have that. They're very charming on the outside, but they don't give you the space that you get in a normal Colonial in this neighborhood. But not everybody needs a lot of space. Some people are looking for just a wonderful place to call home, and that's a Cape Cod. We're on a pipe stem right now. You may not have heard about pipe stems in your part of the country, but they're fairly common here. Wonderful streets to live on if you have young children. There's not a lot of traffic. The traffic that comes on the pipe stem is usually only the homeowners that live on that pipe stem. So it feels nice and safe and secure. We have cul-de-sacs here also. A pipe stem, if you just think about a pipe, that's the pipe stem, is the long part of the pipe. And you've got your driveways coming off it, and in most cases the pipe stem is maintained by the homeowners. So when it snows, each of the homeowners comes out and shovels their driveway and their part of the pipe stem, so everybody shares that way. If it needs to be resurfaced, normally that's part of where the homeowners all chip in and do the resurfacing. But like I said, safe place to live, probably safer than a cul-de-sac. And the next place we're going to go is a little bit up the hill, and we're going to look at the more expensive homes. We are at the top of the hill. There were 5 or 6 homes built here by Stanley Martin. These were the most expensive of the homes in this neighborhood. And several of them have in-ground pools, and back to the wooded area and back to one of the parks that we have here. It's 5 miles around the park. If you want to jog or ride your bike, it's got a small golf course. It's a 9-hole golf course that you can warm up for one of the bigger courses, and it's got a putting green. People here love their homes. They don't turn over very often because people intended to stay here until they got their kids through high school, and we go to one of the premier high schools here. This neighborhood goes to Lake Braddock, and it goes to Sangster Elementary School. At the beginning of this film, you saw me standing in front of a sign that said Lee Chapel Grove. That's a subdivision that 25 homes are in that I live in, but the other 2 subdivisions in our neighborhood all fall under that sign that says Lee Chapel Grove. There's the woods at South Run, Lee Chapel Grove, and Ox Hunt Manor. Ox Hunt Manor is where we're standing right now, and these were the most expensive, and they were on the largest lots. This is one of the last homes that we sold in this area. It was listed in the mid-7s. It's on the back of a cul-de-sac, and as you can see from the viewing of the other homes that we showed you, we have some 2-car garage homes, and we have some that are 3-car garage. The one that we bought ourselves was actually a 2.5-car garage home, which gives us extra room for storage. The cul-de-sac is a great place to live, nice and safe for kids to play, not a lot of through traffic, just the people who live here. I've been selling here since 1983 and living in Fairfax County. Love the county, good school system, love the houses, and the only reason that I moved is that I found a house that really met my needs better than the one that I had spent 20 years in. So you'll come here and you won't find exactly everything that you want, but you'll find the home that really sings to you, and that's the one that you'll want to invest your money in.